Hi, I'm Tracy. I am a single parent to two lovely girls who are just coming up for teenage years, and I also operate my own business. I came across Ben Edwards through a friend of mine who I saw had liked his page. I think the video that I first watched with Ben in was one about getting over your narcissistical ex. And wow, that video just really jumped out the screen at me. It was like he was talking to me, direct to me. Where I was at that time was not a very good place, actually. So, I was still running a business, and I had just encountered a new life of being a single parent. I'd separated with the girl's dad, and it wasn't a very nice experience at all. I'd had 13 years of quite a toxic relationship, and I think in those 13 years I really lost a lot of me. I lost a lot of who I am, my identity, and I just lost a lot of drive and focus into myself. Unfortunately, things got really bad before they got better. There was some domestic violence, and the children were witnesses, and they heard a lot of things. During a kind of reflection on where I was at that time, I was very different to the lady that's sitting here speaking to you today. I was quite downtrodden in my own thought processes. Of course, I put on a facade every day for the children and for my job, and I'm very proud of the fact that I kept those things at quite a high standard during a time that was probably the worst time of my life. It was a very tested time. I obviously had, almost like depression, if you want to label it, and just not in a very good headspace at all. I mean, my inner critic at the time was extremely negative. I found myself in my head in a place where I had no self-worth, and I was like, this is your life now, this is all you're going to ever have. I just had a lot of very negative thoughts, on top of confusion, on top of where did I go wrong, why me, why, and I had so much guilt over the fact that the girls weren't going to be growing up in a family unit. I had so much guilt over thinking about doing anything nice for myself. It wasn't a good time at all. The best thing of working with Ben is a lot of the one-to-one sessions I did were very much focused on me, obviously, and we covered things like the NLP coaching around a lot about my identity and the fact that I felt like I'd lost my original identity before I was married, and how I was this other person now. And we did a kind of a session, a visualization session, which brought those two people together, and it was very powerful, and something that I've never really done before, experienced before, but I'm so glad I did, because it's just been amazing to, just to kind of like bring those two people together. Means now that I can be the person that I want to be. Results wise, oh my gosh, where do I start with my results? They've been life-changing, and I don't want to sound cliche, but my results have just been way more than I ever expected before I started Project Me. Way more. I mean, firstly, obviously the business is going really well, but the fact is that the work I've done with Ben has completely changed my mindset, and I have such a positive outlook on life. Secondly, I have been really reflecting on myself and my own well-being because of being so positive, and Ben's helped me with that. And I've been taking a lot of care in myself, and I've actually lost a huge amount of weight. But people can also see the difference in, the sparkle in my eyes, the cleanliness of my skin, the fact that I'm vibrant and I have quite a positive aura. Actually, the biggest benefit of doing Project Me and the most unexpected benefit of Project Me has been my two children and how they've benefited from it. So basically, my two girls are seeing a happy mum, a positive mum. They're seeing a mum get up every day, go to work. They're seeing a strong lady. They're seeing a lady take pride in herself. I don't think you can put any value on that. I just think as women, I think we spend a lot of our time and effort investing in other people, our loved ones, making sure everyone's okay. That investment is a huge value to my life, and the biggest value to my life. I think to me it's like a huge life-changing thing that I've done. I literally feel like a superwoman. I literally feel like I can conquer the world and do whatever I want to do, and I'm telling that to my children as well. And I'm just now hungry to learn, and I'm hungry to find out what more I can do for myself and for my children to better our lives. And that's all down to Project Me. So thanks very much, Ben.